Why, hello. Welcome. I have been kind of on a Switch kick recently. I'm just too quiet. I'll have to ask once people actually come in. But I've been on a Switch kick recently, so now we're playing some Metroid Prime Remastered. I would love to, play some Metroid Prime 2 or 3. Mostly 2. 3's good, but 2's much better. Anyone who disagrees with me, that's perfectly fine. I would love to know your opinions. Like, what about 3 makes it better for you? Is it the motion controls, which you can get if you get the, what is that called? Son of a bitch. What is that called? The Wii collection, whatever that's called, for Metroid Prime. Because then you could play all 3 of them with with motion controls, with like the Wii remote. Because oddly enough, that actually adds itself really well to this type of game. If you get used to it, it works so well. And what's even better is whenever you emulate it, you can actually play it with a joystick. And dude, if there was a Metroid, like for instance this game, playing it like a regular shooter, mixing in the puzzles and whatnot, oof, so good. But anyway, enough listening to my ramblings. Let's actually get started on this. I think we'll do normal. Normally I like to do the easier difficulty, but this time let's be a little adventurous, shall we? Excuse me. Gosh dang. Oh, and this is definitely one of those I will scan fucking everything. Whether it seems useful or not, I'm gonna scan it. Oof. This place must be close to its asteroid belt. Or there's some other planets throwing asteroids towards the planet. I mean, actually, those are small enough. I think they'll be broken up in the atmosphere. Like, most of them in, on Earth. There's a lot of asteroids that try to hit the planet but break up before they hit the surface. For some reason, this sounds really quiet. But, like I said, once people actually come in, then I'll actually see what they think and see if it's too quiet or not. There's our lady! There she is! In all her beautiful HD glory. Hi, beautiful. How are you? Of all of the quote-unquote, ooh, strong female characters, I actually think Samus is actually one of the better ones, in my opinion. Energy force field in place, you cannot reach your gunship. I wasn't planning on reaching my gunship. I wanted to scan the gunship. Oh, and I have a turbo button. And it's also a turbo button to where I don't have to press the button now. Okay, let's turn that off. Do I have the... Okay. Weird how it shoots 3 times and then charges. That's interesting. Force field activation switch is now online. Excuse me. This cough just really does not want to go away. Switch is directly connected to the force field barrier. It is kind of chunky, but I can make it work. And also, I've really liked the music of a lot of these Metroid Prime games. Especially 2. I really like 2's. Biohazard research, status environment normal. Emergency evacuation area, environment unstable. That is the worst place to have an unstable environment, is in your designated evacuation area. Core and propulsion is fine. It's just the evacuation area. That's not good. What the hell? Oh, hello. I didn't know you were here. How's it going? You see, this is my friend. Alright, let's open the door. Why does this ship look so haphazardly put together? It looks like it's freaking created by scrap. Is this supposed to be like a space pirate ship? Oh, this is one of the floaty things. A new creatures entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Morphology parasite, interstellar vermin. They travel in swarms. Damn it! I'm sorry. My freaking throat. Indigenous to Talon 4. A single parasite is harmless to larger life forms. However, they tend to travel in large groups, swarming over potential prey. Such swarms can be dangerous. Well, good thing it's dead. Space pirate, death caused by severing of the spinal cord. Oh, and look at that diagram on the right there. Isn't that the size of Samus, and then that's the size of a full-size space pirate or something? Oh yeah, they are pretty damn big. Escape pod entrance vessel has already been jettisoned. Evacuation occurred 6 hours prior to your arrival? What happened? Biohazard materials, phase on, as it's called in the game. Batch 009.A. Destination deck beta. Excuse me. Also for deck beta. Analysis shows an incredibly large muscle structures surrounding the jaw area. Fluid sacs containing acid are also detected. Oh! Good thing it's dead. Morphology unknown, high levels of radiation detected. Okay. Death caused by severe flame damage to the exoskeleton. Yeah, that would definitely cause problems. What did you die by? Death caused by acidic burns to the body. Chemical type unknown. Oof. Oh, yeah. And it's leaking. Ooh. Wait, is this biomechanical? Hold on. Let me look at the other one. Oh, yeah, I think they're biomechanical. They have like an exoskeleton equivalent to like a prosthetic, it seems. Oh, hello. Weak life signs detected. Imprints of large bite marks can be seen on the exoskeleton. Do you need help, sir? No, apparently not. Oh, shit. Tail section possesses a mouth-like orifice, most likely used for birthing offspring. Ooh, okay. Damn, look at this thing. Yeesh. They've all been launched. Death caused by excessive blunt trauma to the cranium. In other words, it just crushed his head. Oh, yeah. You can't even see its head. Damn, look at this thing. He's been screwed up. Get this out of the way. That's insane. Nice fun little hole to what look like a map room. Ventilation tunnel to navigation room. Okay. Ball mode activate. Step it to the hologram. Ah, research. Map station. Walk into a map station hologram to download a map of the area you are in. Just think about if things were actually like this in real life. You like how you activate something is walk into its hologram, and then it just automatically activates. I'm gonna be doing a lot of that, the clearing of my throat, because for some reason I got this stuff in my throat and it's just not going away, no matter how hard I try. Excuse me. Ugh. Not fun times. Frigate exterior hull stable and fully functional. Then what caused them to leave? Ground Zero area secure. Crater radiation readings normal. Two parasitic queen specimens have become volatile in the deck beta. All security personnel should report to the biotech research area. I guess that may have something to do with it. Parasitic infestation has been detected in the ventilation systems of decks Gamma and Beta. Okay. Do I have bombs? Okay, I have bombs. Ow. Freaking hiccups, burps, coughing, clearing my throat. Gosh dang, I have all the noises. Step into the hologram to activate the elevator. Platform active. Specimen containment breach on deck Beta. All crew report for lockdown. Energy conductor has been damaged. Use caution when approaching the arcing electricity. Yes, I know how to turn into a morph ball. Oh. Are you alive in there? Morphology unknown. Low life signs detected. This creature appears to be in a state of stasis hibernation. Okay. Both legs have been broken? Oh. What about you? Severe internal damage. Small energy replenishes 10 units of energy. Cool. Specimen cell B, status unknown, rejection of phazon compound detected. Hibernation transference to phazon batch, or of phazon batch 0081 dash or point D complete. Isn't that one of the things we found at the beginning? Ooh. Yeah, some things broke out of here. Coils of this ventilation cap look unstable. Can I do this? Up? Ooh! You can see her pretty eyes. Hello. Fire missiles. We're not going in there yet. We're gonna continue looking around. Ugh. Ah, that's a button. After mutation, the carapace of the larva becomes rigid. The carapace is quite resilient, able to resist the attacks of many predators. Now, why are they doing this? Combat mutation applications are complete. Primary legs of this creature possess galvanized tips, allowing it to penetrate any known alloy. Okay. What you saying over there? Hush yourself. Parasite egg in the pupa stage. Its tough exoskeleton protects it from its mother's acidic embryonic fluid. Acidic? Why is the embryonic fluid acidic? That's not normal, right? I'm pretty sure. The fluid sacs in the mouth enlarge after mutation, allows for increased production of corrosive bile. This thing is just freaking acidic all the way through, isn't it? Auto turret. Use missiles to break outer casing. Okay. That doesn't tell me anything about it, aside from the fact that it's an auto turret. Ballistic support needed in Specimen Block F. This is why you don't freaking experiment on stuff unless you know you can keep track of it. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Phazon infusion stage 3. Mutation initiated. Larva status stable. There we go. Gaming. Yes, I'm working on it. Stage 4. Mass 14.5. Length 40.3. Cell structure failing. In other words, it's dying. This specimen has been horribly mutated. There is no life readings. Okay, so one of their experiments failed and the thing died. Specimen cell structure failing. Batch 0732.C does not match DNA, terminating infusion sequence. How do they have so many? Biohazard waste removal may begin in 3 hours. Phazon radiation readings must be reported to deck commander before batch disposal. Experiment 435.8 bioform pain tolerance levels at 13% and holding. Infusion analysis 10.2. Specimens exhibit incredible strength and body mass increase when exposed to Phazon batch 0732.C. Okay. Increases the acid production of the saliva ducts of the parasite larva. Okay. Plasmite native to Talon 4. There's definitely something here that wants to get out. Oh! Oh, those are for the side-scrolling games. Xenotropic lifeform unstable, use caution. Another plasmite. Parasite larva, harmless unless encountered in large numbers. Look at that thing. I want to see what this looks like in these graphics compared to the side-scrolling games. Auto turret malfunction. Yeah, the malfunction is I freaking destroyed the thing. So I could have actually turned it off if I wanted to. Yep. Zoomer. So that's what Zoomers are going to look like in the future? I hear you. Plated parasite larva. Oh, gotta see what happened to him. Severe internal damage. Okay. Oopsie doodles. Get back up. And do you have the same thing? Severe internal damage? Brain hemorrhage. That would be a problem for them. War wasp. Okay. Oh, you look ripe and ready to go. Minimal injuries assessed. Caution. Use caution. Maximum firepower recommended. Okay. There you go. Excellent. Mutagen tank. Phazon badge 003.8 or H. H. And what's your problem? Legs broken? Acid burns welded the joints of the exoskeleton. Okay. Empty. Oh, I hate these freaking shriek bits. Gosh dang, I can't freaking talk. My throat's closing up. Freaking death is approaching. Somebody else. Okay. Obstruction detected in the reactor ventilation system. Engineering crew report to freight lift corridor immediately. Go, go, go! Security codes on auto turrets are changed every other lunar cycle. Using improper codes may result in turret activation. Do not get those codes mixed up, I guess. Otherwise, the turret will wake up and start shooting you. Maybe superheated if airflow is restricted. Unusual thermal readings should be reported to the deck engineer on duty. This thing, it sounds like even before we got here, this thing was in the process of falling apart. Alright, what happened to you? Death caused by severe lacerations to the abdomen. Oof. They look like freaking aliens. Except with less of an elongated head. Hello. You have minimal garbage? Yep. If I keep going like this, the difficulty I put on myself is probably not going to be good. Spherical shape would fit into this clamp. Energy now flows through the series of locking mechanisms on the door surface. An active power line trails away to an open clamp on the floor. Death caused by... Excuse me? Death caused by removal of internal organs. Okay. Severe lacerations. Understandable. I gotta really understand the concept of this door. Oh. Okay, those are still the regulars. What about this one? Caused by severe lacerations, subject looks like it has been partially eaten. Okay. What about you? Death caused by acid burns to the face. Okay. Save station. Step into these stations to save your game and fully restore your energy. There's certain games that actually have it to where save stations actually restore your energy and your missiles. Oh, and I have to say, probably the worst addition that they added to the second game was the addition of ammo for your weapons. It's fine for the missiles, but not for the beams, at least in my opinion. Ooh. These creatures still contain a heat signature. They have not been here for very long. So they died. They were killed recently. No life signs. Large amounts of blood missing from the carcasses. These bodies may have been used for nourishment, pattern consistent with predator behavior. Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Hello. Ow. Yeah, you have to scan this now or else you'll never be able to get this scan. A new creature's entry. Parasite Queen. Parasite female genetically enhanced by unknown means. Weak spot has been detected in the creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen. Origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapon-grade blasts of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in the standard parasite genome. It appears the pirates have begun bioengineering program with considerable results. Die. Bam. And then missiles. Since I'm probably going to lose all my ammo and everything, because that's a staple in these games. It's like, oh, you can use all of your stuff for a few hours. If not, probably like 30 minutes. And then something happens and you lose it all. Oh.
Evacuate immediately.
Uh-oh.
Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately.
Can't scan anything. Everything's going wrong. Give me the elevator. I don't even have to rush with this because I still have like 4 minutes left by the time I finish this. What's this? Yay! Turn off the auto turret. Incubation period was prematurely terminated. Its shell was not fully hardened. Oof. And it's dying in the slowest way it possibly could have. Hello. Shouldn't you be trying to leave? Off we go. Run. When in doubt, just run straight through them. Excuse me, door. There's a bit of auto-targeting to this game, which was definitely very good for the freaking GameCube. Okay. Ah. Just wait for everything to explode in front of me. Get this door out of my face. Door, please. Thank you. And away we go. Door, please. Thank you. And there's that boy. There's Ridley. Oh, they rebuilt him. Goodbye, asshole. She's very upset. While in combat visor mode, hold ZL when this object is in your view to perform a grapple beam swing. Spider-Man! Spider-Woman, actually. If you want to be pedantic about it. Meta Ridley. Weapon update complete. Stinger ballistics online. Plasma fuel cell online. Okay. What this? Meta Ridley. Cerebral casing stable. Exoskeleton seal holding. Begin umbilical retraction. Cool. And bam! Ow! Oof. Must have been a really bad hit if that's the case. Varia suit, morph ball, missile, charge beam, grapple beam. All malfunctioned. Not that way. Room depressurizing. Depressurization complete. Excuse me. To make it this sound way more like, oh my gosh, you gotta move, than it actually is. Let's chase him down. Going to Talon 4. Oh, it is! I was wondering if that was space pirate corpses flying away whenever explosions would happen. Tracking on enemy target has been lost. Ground-based recon required. Begin landing sequence. Yay! Rain! I really like the aesthetic of this place. Talon 4. Talon Overworld. That suit looks so goofy. You want to save? Sure. I'll save. Okay. And you can actually see the sound of, like, you can actually see the rain bouncing off of the gun. Oh! And you're under this, so you're not being hit by the rain. Oh, that's fun. Good job, Nintendo. And now it's falling on it again. That's fun. I like that. Oh, I need to scan you. Bug Boys! Beetle. Burrowing insect with a resilient carapace, extremely aggressive. The insect's massive mouth enables it to tunnel through solid rock at high speeds. Above ground, beetles can cover short distances rapidly. They attack anything that moves near their lair. I mean, obviously. Blast cap. Volatile chemicals within this weed's toxic fungal cap may explode if agitated. The poisonous flesh of the blast cap helps keep it from being eaten. It also detonates its fungal cap when it senses even slight contact. Like this guy. I wouldn't expect it to make a noise, but okay. And is this one of the zoomers? Yep. Anchors itself to walls and other surfaces. Avoid contact with spikes. Basic nerve center located directly above the zoomer's mandibles. Detects nutrients. Sharp spines protect it from casual predators, but the lack of a reinforced carapace makes the zoomer vulnerable to any indirect attacks. Or direct attacks like energy weapons, for instance. And what is this? Gamer. Was that a Zemer or a Zoomer? It was a Zoomer, right? Mollusks with retractable spines, the Gamer. Yeah, it is Zoomer. Okay, good. Is there an evolutionary offshoot of the Zoomer family? When threatened, it retracts its lethal. It extends its lethal spines and retracts its head deeper into its armored carapace. So, in other words, you shoot it to stop it. You can't shoot it to actually, like, kill it. Lichen seems to be growing, giving off low levels of radiation. No matches found in flora and fauna databank. And then this thing. Blood flower. Able to eject toxic spores, toxins, or poisonous even to the blood flower itself. 3 mouth nodules protrude from the stalk beneath the flower, each with a rudimentary brain cluster, the ability to spew toxic fumes at anything within a 5-meter radius. The spores ejected from the stigma at the center of the flower are sufficient to kill this creature if they explode in its vicinity. Like that. Tangleweed. Plant life with basic sentience. Retracts into the ground if threatened. Tangleweeds are only dangerous to small organisms. They are covered in tiny barbs designed to trap potential meals. Tangleweeds lack the strength to do anything more than hinder larger life forms. So in other words, they make you move slow. Or they go away. Oh, I can't go that way. Blast shield. on the door blocking access. Analysis indicates that the blast shield is invulnerable to beam weapons. Explosive weapons may damage it. It's pretty funny how they say damage rather than destroy. So the generic door doesn't have research on it. Ooh. Sap sac. Chemical reaction within sac produces violent explosion when agitated. Because of its irresistible odor and sweet nectar, the sap sac was nearly eaten out of existence. The evolution of an explosive chemical sac saved it. Now only brave or ingenious creatures dare to devour it. Because it goes kaboom! Stone surface this lichen grows on appears too smooth to be natural. Obviously. Tree appears to be healthy. Ring dating approximates age over 200 years. Get out of the way. Okay. Chozo Ruins. That's where I'm off to next, I guess. What's up? Abnormal seismic activity. Seismic deterrence disturbance at ruin site. So right there, pretty much where I'm going. Cool. Get out of my damn way. You guys ain't got nothing on me. Chozo lore. Chozo script translated. The history of the Chozo stretches back into ancient times, so far into the fog of the past that we know not where our ancestors came from. One thing is clear, however, the Chozo who colonized Talon 4 made a conscious choice to eschew a civilization of advanced technology. We chose to live in harmony with nature, guided by the providence of the universe. We believe we will spend peaceful days here and plan to leave our words from time to time. Okay. Chozo Ruins. And there's me. I remember I used to hate single fire weapons. I would much prefer to like hold it down and have it shoot that way. But as I got older and played a bunch of different games, I actually like single fire weapons. To where each pull of the trigger is one shot. So I try to get those as often as I can, and plus they tend to be the most powerful. War Wasp Hive, primarily War Wasp dwelling, only vulnerable to heavy weaponry. War Wasps build their homes over existing crevices using whatever materials are close at hand. They carry building fragments back to the construction site with their four legs and glue them into place with adhesives secreted from their abdomens. Ooh. So they're like bees. And because of me not having a way to destroy their hive, they're not going to actually be a menace to me. Scarab, exploding parasites that can embed their bodies in solid rock. Scarabs think nothing of sacrificing themselves for the safety of their swarm. When a hostile life form is sighted, they block its progress by embedding themselves in floors and walls. Embedded scarabs violently self-destruct when threatened. Get this shit out of my face. Oh, I can't go there either. I don't have my morph ball. Don't have missiles, don't have morph ball. Brr, 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 brr. But by the end of the game, you're going to have so many different things to where it's like, okay, which of my 20 different items do I use on this specific spot? And over the course of time, you learn which one goes where. Ion. Immobile organisms entirely composed of ocular tissue. Capable of launching sustained energy beams when active. The ion is sensitive to light and will glows shut if a bright flash ignites nearby, otherwise known as this. Do I get the morph ball first? Here's the script. Many long years have passed since Chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief that of many Chozo sages that truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability to be the sign of our burgeoning harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps finally the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. Unusually high concentrations of poison identified in tree leaves. Object resides at the end of a high channel set into the wall. Structural weakness detected in sandstone block. No flaws detected. Okay. Okay. What is this? Ornate wall hanging with a highly reflective surface. It does not appear important. Valid. War Wasp. Airborne insect equipped with venomous stinger capable of shearing metal. The War Wasp rarely strays far from its hive unless it is pursuing an immediate threat. It attacks with no regard for its own survival, dive bombing its enemy with stinger extended. Fast-working toxins from the stinger can incapacitate most small life forms. But to me, they die, and die quickly. I was gonna say, was that gonna say the same thing? No, I don't want to save. I already saved. Thank you. And I've learned something learned something relatively recently, probably when I started playing on the Xbox One. is like if you don't press the trigger all the way down, you can actually shoot faster than if you did. Only translatable symbol detected on this sculpture is the word Chozo. What about this one? It's also the word Chozo. What about you? Crafted in honor of Talon's star. What's special about its star? Is it just the fact that it's fancy and it's theirs? Is it the equivalent of what soul means to us? Because I think that's what they call our sun. I think the moon is called Luna. Our sun in our solar system is called Sol. And yeah, I don't know. I ain't no scientist. Oh, hello. What are you? Oh, this is the plasmite. Small insect capable of storing and releasing thermal energy. Plasmites are attracted to sources of heat, thriving on the energy present there. They emit light when hunting and will expel small bursts of thermal energy when threatened. So in other words, if I get close to this, it'll poop at me. Oh! Oh, that's cool. Whee! I can control where it goes. Oh, this is a fancy one. 20 units of energy. Oh, and I never actually did the... Oh, I can actually control it and keep it out of my way so that I don't have to kill it. That's cool. That's fun. I like that. That's an interesting thing. Elevator bridge looks worn but functional. Appears this item can only be reached by using the elevated bridge. Mechanical device appears to be inactive. Life forms detected within the hollows of the machine. And then drainage passages possesses traces of high-level toxins. Okay. Let's get the thing. Okay. Let's do some scannage. Hive Mecha security unit programmed to work with predatory hive dwellers. A design flaw makes the shielding of the Hive Mecha weak around the access ports. These units are second-generation combat drones able to interface with organic units at a higher level. They train, shelter, and work with hive-dwelling predators unarmed. They rely on their hive beasts to handle any threats. Ram Warwasp circles its prey, then strikes. Warwasps are the only species in Talon 4 to evolve a true hive mind. Nesting deep in damp, dark places, ram warwasps emerge in small groups when threatened and circle their prey at high speeds, disorienting it. Striking from all sides as a single intelligence, they can fell huge organisms. Ow. High frequency signal. Oh. Okay. There we go. That's another one down. Damn it. I am about to die to the damn wasps. Missed, asshole. There we go. Well, it didn't die. So there's that. Missiles. Getting my missile launcher. Missile launcher acquired. Yep. 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 And there we go. Ooh. And one of these. Energy tank. And permanently increases your maximum energy capacity by 100 units. Excellent.
Recorded to logbook.
5 rounds of ammo of my missile launcher. Okay, that was effective. Thank you. Cool. Die, please. Thank you. Alright, what do we have here? Get rid of these things. Brandstone. Toxicity levels of this water are very high. Contact with contaminated liquid is extremely hazardous. Even though I have a shield, which is kind of weird how it affects the shield, but whatever. And the reason why it has all like brimstone and all that kind of garbage is if you go here. Oh, not stupid. Here, this. Fire, lock on, seek the target. Missiles can destroy objects made of radian or brimstone. So that's why they're very specific about what they can destroy and what they can't. Or what things are made of, I should say. Yeah. Maximum increase by 5. And shoop. And get out of my way. Ooh, map station. Cool. Excellent. And for some reason, my brain gets like, it enjoys picking up the health more than the ammo. Because, like, oh, good, I can shoot 5 more missiles. But if I get a health thing, I can survive probably like 10 more hits. And then also another cool little upgrade, or at least in my opinion, would be a cool little upgrade is new suit upgrades. Because they actually change the look of your character and unlock fancy new things. 3 rounds? So there's one that does 3 rounds, the other one that does 5. Oh yeah, it's the charge that breaks them. I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Let's go and save again. Now yes, please, with the savage and the such. I'm checking some Shiza real quick. Ow. Bam. It's like I have a small idea of what I'm doing. It's like I've played this game before. Who would have thought? Ow. Just think about if we actually had to deal with bugs of that size. That sounds awful. And also just think about if we had to deal with freaking wasps that had stingers strong enough to cut through freaking metal. What is this? Appear to be unnaturally dried and withered. Ooh. Something's going on with this planet. Ruined. War wasps were resourceful insects. The destruction of a hive will not deter the survivors from rebuilding a new home. Surviving war wasps will defend new sites with their lives until the hive is complete. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the place with the need for the morph ball. So that's not gonna work. We'll go here. Haha, perfect game. You know, I actually think that if they wanted to, they could actually make a Metroid horror game, and it would probably go over pretty damn well, based in my opinion. Blue orbs seem to be simple light sources. Understandable. Sample region has been refined to atypical smoothness. Okay, so they grinded it down. That's interesting. Oh, I thought there was going to be a whole cutscene. Running out of space to maneuver. There we go. This is the cutscene I was expecting. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ow. Plated beetle, well-armored burrowing insect, vulnerable only in the rear abdomen. Creature's thick cranial plating can repel frontal attacks. This gives it an advantage in combat, allowing it to make ramming attacks, only surfacing when it detects vibrations above. So it then maneuvers itself so to always face its rival, keeping its exposed abdomen protected. You ain't gonna get me, bitch. Come on. What was that? That was stupid and terrible. You coming? There we go. Break that butt. Sandstone. You're dead, bitch. And I get my morph ball, bitches. Just checking to see if there's anything else to scan before I grab this. Do I get the bomb or just the morph ball? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've played this. Morph ball acquired. After morph ball, move around, blah blah blah. Nope, just the morph ball. Now I can go to more places. This is nothing but beneficial to me. Oh, come on. There we go. Ow. That was easy enough. Okay, now we can finally go in here. And also we have to kill these things again. Woo! More Chozo lore. The surges of negative energy brought by the meteor far exceeded our expectation. We Chozo have yet to find a way to rid ourselves of the great poison. All we can do now is seal it away and wait for the day when a power to purify the poison appears. However, it is already impossible to collect all the pieces of the great poison as it has already spread, seeping into the planet and hardening. Okay, that sounds like a problem. No structural weaknesses. So you have to go around to be able to get to it. Fountain choked by overgrowth, toxin levels are high. Okay. In other words, what they're saying is, don't go in there. Terrain analysis complete. Toxin levels near 90% in local water supply. Okay, so whatever the poison is, it is completely choking out their entire water supply just about. Oh, can't go in there. I don't have the fancy suit that allows me to be in fireplaces. The time of prophecy draws ever closer. It is said that when the plants wilt and the creatures change and all life fades, the newborn will descend from the sky. I think the newborn, they're talking about me. When decay flows, the hatchling will walk a poison path to the source. I think we're considered the hatchling because we're like Chozo adjacent. Oh,
Recording to logbook.
Shriekbat, territorial ceiling dweller. Body temperature peaks at 121 centigrade. Shriekbats have high internal temperature, making them easy to spot with thermal imaging. They roost in cave ceilings while hunting for small prey. Fiercely territorial, they dive bomb anything that wanders near. Ow. So the freaking last one hit me. Oh, more fancier version of the Tangleweed. Except I can't scan it because rune symbols and all that garbage. What you got going on here?
To logbook.
Reaper Vine. Powerful rock-dwelling tentacle. A single eye upon the Reaper Vine keeps a constant vigil. Its vision is limited to 10 meters. A scythe-like appendage at its tip is honed to lethal sharpness. The Reaper Vine will swing its blade wildly at anything that enters the zone of its perception. Or you could shoot it in the eye and make it leave. Bam. Dun 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 dun. Runic symbol has been activated. Yeah, for runic symbols and all that garbage. Cool. Overwhelming toxin levels have rotted all leaves. Ew. Get out of the way. Oh boy. What do we got going on in here? Okay. Time to save the game. Yes, I want to save. Cool, cool, cool. Excellent. Dope. Sickness. Okay, now let's go in here and see what's going on. And then we'll make our way up if we need to. Damn Shrike Bats. I hate them. Oh. The only way you can actually tell that this is something to break is by context clues. Otherwise, you would not have known that it was there. That's fun. It wasn't overtly telling you, this is the thing. It was just like, you know what they look like. Oh, I know this place. Stop that. Go away, you bitch. Skin this. Cool. Cool. There's a vent here. Or a drain, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know why I called it a vent immediately, but whatever. Oh. There's 3 or 4. Back it up. And back it up. And back it up. And fuck you. Alright, where's the last one? Ah, here it is. I found it. Gate has been unlocked. Time for charge beam. But first, let's do some reading. Disaster struck suddenly. We had a vague, dark foreboding, and it became truth. A meteor appeared from nowhere, casting a dark shadow of debris across the land. With the violence of its impact, its destructive force spent, the fallen star burned itself out rapidly, and the incident should have faded into memory, but the meteor brought with it corruption. A great poison burst forth into the land, a strange energy that clawed at natural life with a ferocity. That strange negative energy emitted from the meteor expanded to encompass Talon 4 in a night as a spider weaves a web. Yay! Now we got the charge beam, ladies and gentlemen! Now, hello. What is it with Nintendo games and eyeballs? This is sandstone, right? Unidentifiable obstruction approximately 1 meter wide blocks the hole. Okay, so I guess I believe it is in fact sandstone, so I'm not going to be able to deal with it yet until I get the morph ball bombs. Because obviously you can either know that it's morph ball bombs by the fact that it is sandstone, or you can know that it's the bombs for the reason that it is right the size of a freaking morph ball. And also, since this game doesn't autosave, we're going to save again since we got a new item. And then we're probably going to have to deal with shriek bats when we come back out. I'm probably going to keep this constrained to like maybe a 2-hour stream. Depending on if people come in and start talking to me. Yep. I knew you guys were going to be here. Do I need the double jump to be able to get over there? Oh. Never mind. More shriek bats. And there's more sitting up here. There we go. With the amount of enemies around here, it'd be surprising if you ever get to the point of like running out of missiles or health or anything. Unless you go into a boss fight. Because boss fights have the hardest time keeping you with freaking items and whatnot. And is this what I think it is? I think I know what I'm gonna get at the end of this, if it's what I'm thinking. No! It's actually something else entirely. I do know what I'm gonna get, but it's not what I thought I was gonna get.
Recorded to logbook.
Lock system engaged. Secure the area to unlock the door. Like that? Those freaking shriek bats have got me so many times. It's ridiculous.
Recorded to logbook.
Stone Toad preys on creatures smaller than itself, vulnerable only from within. Stone Toad is able to remain still for days. It preys upon creatures smaller than itself, inhaling them whole. Anything it finds indigestible, it regurgitates. Stone Toads use their tusks as a last resort in combat. So if I go like this... Oh, okay. I thought he was going to try to attack me. Oh, yeah. This is how I get it. Okay. This works. Scan this. Incinerator drone program for high temperature waste disposal. Device schematics indicate a high risk of malfunction when internal power core is damaged. Unit has minimal combat programming. It can defend itself if necessary. The drone's intense heat blast compensate for its lack of battle prowess. Hive primary barbed war wasp dwelling. An extremely durable wasp hive only destroyed by direct exposure to fire from below. Oh boy. And these are the ones you would be used to. The barbed war wasp, airborne insect with the ability to launch its stinger at prey. A highly aggressive member of the war wasp family, this insect can propel the tip of its stinger up to 20 meters. The stinger tips regrow seconds after launch and contain an acidic compound designed to pre-digest prey. Yeah, and the reason why I say these would be the ones you're used to is if you played Metroid Prime 2 and I think also 3, I'm not sure. There we go. Was it 3? No. It's probably 4. There we go. Yep, it was 4. Excellent. And I think the design of the Morph Ball Bomb, like this, is reminiscent of the earlier Metroid games. Morph Ball Bomb! Yay! Either A or ZR to drop a bomb. Cool. Bam. Ah, okay. There is a jump, which I don't think was in the GameCube version. And the interesting part is, I think the jump, like the jump is this, and then the morph ball jump, you jump about the same height, just the camera doesn't follow you. That's fun. Get up there, you monkey mother. Suck me up. And boom.
Recording to logbook.
Standard morph ball slot. This slot is active. Inserting the morph ball and detonating a bomb will usually cause these slots to send electrical impulses that can activate different types of devices. Okay, so just up and boom. Excellent. And that starts a timed thing. So go through the hole, please. Hole, please. Thank you. That's the next one, and I think it reset the timer. Go here, here, here. Is that it? Please be it. Yep. No more data noises. So that means that there's no timer. And also my puzzle music went away. That's also another indicator of the fact that I don't need to worry about it anymore. Does this take me back to the beginning? Yes. Can I scan this? Magnetic reel system track detected. Appears to be active. Spider ball technology required to access track. Where's the first instance that actually had the spider ball, I wonder? Yay! Energy tank! You know, I'm curious about that. Oh, it showed up first in Metroid 2. So in AM2R, it actually does. Uh, it actually is correct in the fact that you can actually use the spider ball in that game. Okay, that's fun. And according to these games and I don't know if it's actually this game also, but the Resident Evil games and stuff like that, they pretty much force you to try to speed run the game to get all of the best stuff or to get the best ending. Because like there's in Resident Evil at least, you you're timed, and that time thing will allow you, like if you get a fast enough time, you get like some super fancy stuff. One of them is a at least in 4, which is the only one I've played like to completion multiple times because it's VR and it's fun. It's one of the better VR games that I've played. Um, but it actually you can get, if you get a fast enough time, I think it's a fast enough time, you can actually get a blade that will never break. And then I think one of the other things is freaking... Oh, and Metal Gear Solid has it also, I think. In a short period of time with no kills, no deaths, and all of that, you get like your bandana that gives you unlimited ammo and stuff like that. And it's just like, so what you're telling me is you don't want me to sit and enjoy your game? You want me to try to complete it as quickly as possible? I don't know. It just seems weird to me. These are sandstone? Yes. Is this enough? No. I'd actually like to see a speedrun of this game. Just watch someone who's about 1,000 times better than me just blast their way through this game. Venomweed, poisonous plant that retracts into the ground to threaten. Venomweed evolved to thrive in inhabitants of large organisms. They lure prey with their brightly colored leaves and then detain it with tiny barbs, delivering a powerful toxin. Venomweeds rapidly decompose anything that succumbs to their mitts. Would you all go away? Thank you. Stop it. Are we good? Is that everybody? Missing one. What is this? Walls appear to have been constructed with extreme delicacy around tree limbs. Okay, I'm missing one. I like the fact that there's no fall damage in this game. Vast portions of this tree's cellular structure has been consumed by toxins distributed through source water. Ow. Really? Oh, I have to get freaking close to it. There we go. There you go. Now that door's open. And now it has a boom spot. Ow, ow, poison. And now we climb up the side of the tree. Watching out for them tango bitches. Like those. Get out of here, no one likes you. Cool. But if even this part is any indication, I can understand how people can actually beat this game pretty damn quickly, because I am like flying through this beginning part. The part that will probably start taking me a while is the places that I don't really recognize. Oh, wait, no, there's a pathway. Okay, I was gonna say, that sucks. Really? I'm already here? Okay. I wish I could do a side roll like that in this game. That thing's a plant? It looks like a bug. One of Flagra's tentacles fills this narrow drainage channel. Analysis indicates that Flagra's central nervous system is located at the base of the structure. Ow. Flagra. Mutant plant is the source of the toxic water in the ruins. Flagra's growth cycle has radically accelerated. As a result, it requires near constant exposure to solar energy to remain active. This exposure has made Flagra's outer shell thick and durable. Its lower root system is unprotected and vulnerable. However, exploit this flaw when possible. Concentrated weapon fire can daze it for short periods. Okay. Interesting. And of course, they're on opposite sides. I love the way he hits it. He looks like he gets annoyed. Okay, now morph ball. There we go. Now that I know that, like, charged blasts are enough to actually knock them down completely, that should work. Alright, so if I go in a circle, I should pretty easily be able to hit all of these. Bam. And now I can go in and hit this one. This one can, like, this boss fight is pretty simple, but if you, like, don't do it well enough, or don't do things quick enough or in the correct way, it can become very tedious very quickly. Ow. Use to focus sunlight into the creature. It looks like it could be tilted to possibly take it offline. And there we go. This should do it. Bam. I'm freaking crushing this game. Freaking not even 2 hours in, and I got all of my stuff back, plus my suit. Now the water is becoming clearer. Did I lose all of the stuff that it gave me? That's rude. Networks of vines is invulnerable to weapons fire, which doesn't make any sense, but whatever. And now the game is going to like super open up from here. And there we go. Now we're back to looking like our badass self. Various suit acquired. Dangerous areas of heat are now accessible. Cool. Toxin scans negative. Water is free as poison. I would have thought that it would have taken longer than that. Okay.
Recorded to logbook.
Pulse-Bamu. Life form of raw energy periodically releases explosive segments. Pulse bomb are energy beings vulnerable to most known weapons. Electrical energy can harm them, however, they lack intelligence beyond instinctive attraction to other charged energy sources. Pulse bombs produce energy constantly. All excess energy is shed, regardless of who or what they are nearby. What may be nearby. Okay. Whee! Ow. Son of a bitch. hate these things. Cordite. I have nothing that can break cordite, unfortunately. Ooh.
Recorded to logbook.
Replenishes 100 units of energy. So an entire container.
Recorded to logbook.
Or energy tank. The cries of this dying land echo in our ears as we Chozo watch the great poison seep ever further into the living pulse of the planet. The dark energy sinks into the trees and waters, devouring all life. Peaceful beasts die by the thousands. Some creatures survive, but their forms grow as twisted and evil as the forest that fell from the sky. Many of these mutated monstrosities remain small enough to do little harm. Others grow enormous and threaten our very existence. One such beast defiles our sacred fountain, disgorging poison from its foul form, replacing pure flowing water with cascades of creeping death. Even in the face of such horror, we Chozo do not turn in fear. We are all that stands in the way of this great poison, and it is our duty to contain it. Is this also cordite? Yep. Okay then.
Recorded to logbook.
Morphology. Oculus. The Oculus Rift. Wall crawler that generates electric pulses. The Oculus exposes its single eye when active. The electrical field that covers it is enough to deter most predators. If the Oculus detects anything capable of presenting a real threat, it retracts into its impermeable shell. I'm probably going to have to do this all over again, but we're going to do this. So that we'll have both of those done, and then once we get something that can break cordite, we can come back. Magma Caverns. I'm not going there yet. Because there's more stuff to check out in here. No, get on the freaking elevator. Have I ever scanned this? Okay. It doesn't get scanned. Oh, and I never scanned my ship. I just realized that. More reading! The future is a vague thing, ever-changing, and always in doubt. Even if we Chozo could gain the ability to foresee the future, it would be a hollow gift, for we could never hope to control what has yet to occur. The fountain is an example of this. The day may come when its water dries up. There is nothing we could do to stop such a tragedy. But we do know but we do know this. Unlike the uncertain flow of water, the power of our will is strong and enduring. The will of the Chozo will never run dry. Okay. Okay. I see you. What's this? Appears to be first 3 locking mechanisms. Weak grading. Hold on. Let me get it. Check something. Is it specific? Yes. Okay, so boom. And boom. And one more. This one's going to need a double bomb jump. Damn. Okay. Excellent. It's like I've played this game before. Holy sheesh. Cool. That's another one done. Now what's over here? I think this is The energy tank that was up super high. Yes, it is. I can see it. Because of the map. I actually beat that guy with 2 energy tanks rather than the 3 that normally you're supposed to have. I'm already at 32% scanning. Anything I miss, I have to come back this way anyway, so we could just move on to the Magmar Caverns. Since that is an option now. We get to go into a lava place, ladies and gentlemen. Off we go into a new adventure. With all of the elevators. I had to check and see if they were different. Gotta save again. And I think with that, I'm probably gonna end off the stream here. Ugh. Guess I'm getting tired, and there's also some other stuff I need to do today. I don't want to use all of it up on streaming today. I'm actually kind of thinking about streaming later on tonight. So be ready for that if you want to watch some more of this garbage. So thank you for watching my stream. Ow! So many freaking pained noises coming from me. So thank you for watching my stream. I greatly appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is for you. And goodbye.